What's up, everyone? We got a fun night of grinding. I am sorry I am late. I had to cook dinner and get everything ready, but now that we are here, we're going to go ahead, switch channel, or switch tunes over to my Shai and start doing our Hystria. I'm trying to get the compass, and I don't want to waste too much time, so we're going to head out and try our luck. I am undergeared. I am not prepared to do this. There are better classes to do this with, but because I want to do my Shai, like, come on, why not? We gotta find out if my Shai is able to be able to do it. If not, well, I guess we'll die trying. What's up, Stock? How you doing? And then we'll go ahead, put this over here, put that there. I'm setting up all of my tags while we're loading. There, that one. Put that tag in there. And there. Just got a PC at your dad's house. Oh, awesome! Now you can continue going, like when you're at over there, instead of having to wait. That is perfect. Okay, then we have to set up our game title, because obviously YouTube is not that bright, and they will not automatically let me have it sit there like in Twitch, where I can go ahead and change the game and all. Now you can be productive wherever you go. Exactly. Let's go ahead and switch off before that person murders me. I already know it will happen. All right, and then yeah, no. We'll just keep that at that and set up our other settings, and hopefully this will go ahead and give me a channel that doesn't already have someone here. What's up, guy? How you doing? I am so far doing day 1 of our Hystria rune compass grind. Hopefully I can go ahead and get something within this week. If not, well, the money should be good. I have my infinite mana potion, my infinite health potion. I came prepared. I may not have the gear for it, but we're going to try our luck anyway. Okay, I need to set up our other settings over here because that won't let me do it. Oh well. Gotta make sure I have time to stop and pop my buffs. It's a shame that the drop event is not currently ongoing, but at least we still have the Black Desert buff, or the Black Spirit buff. I'm not expecting to be lucky. Not at all. Okay, let's recharge that while we have a chance. Pop that. If I'm not mistaken, one of our guys has some containers I'm gonna need. I think it might be you? Yeah, you, because you know all the free ones that they gave out. We're not gonna buy anything from the central market. I shouldn't have to. Okay, and where are the ones that I have stored up? You and you. Now we can go ahead and start buffing up. Get into our crystals. I need my combat. And I think I need to switch that off with, where are you? This one right there. Yeah, save it. Okay, that's that. Gotta grab our artifacts because we can't do shit without the artifacts. I mean, we can, but let's be real. I need to maximize my attempt here. And I think Velia has something I need. Some buff food or whatever. I hope you guys are enjoying your patch day. All of that good stuff. Nothing really affected me. I mean, I guess the plus 20 energy, but I really didn't notice it. I had to take a double look at it and like, did I really get it? Or is it like a different like way to get it? But I'm not really worried about it. Oh, and I have to get one more Scorching Sun Shard to go ahead and convert my Black Star into the Godry. Oh, I need to buff up. What are we doing? We need to stop talking. There. And then I do have my Villa buff. I don't have the loot one on. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that one. Pop our Alchemy Stone. Feels a lot better when I don't have to worry about stopping and having to regen any of that mana. Man, they hit a little harder than I don't hit as hard as I was expecting I would be able to. I mean, granted, I know I'm the Shai and all, but like, fuck me. It's alright, we're gonna get our compass. We're not gonna waste our time here. I chose Hystria before doing Akhman because of how hard the Elton piece is gonna be. And I might as well torture myself first, and then deal with the easier ones later. Get out of my way. At least the money will be worth it. I gotta keep telling myself that. I haven't been here since since before they upped the drop rate on the Tungrads. I think it's Hystria that they upgraded upped the drop rate, not upgraded it. I think, I'm not sure. When it comes to mob grinding, I really don't pay attention to what comes in the updates. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If it's like life skilling related, I'm like, yeah, here we go. I'm all over that. But the grinding zones and things like that, I don't really get to experience it, so I don't really pay attention. I'm just now trying to go ahead and upgrade my gear. Oh, look at that. We got our first Kama tree. Extend my Kama buff. 2 hours. Hopefully I can get enough of those to extend it a couple days. That's my goal. Like, fuck paying for it. I'll go ahead and get as many trees as I possibly can to go ahead and have it pay for itself. Come on. There you go. Nope. It's a Balton. There's the Elton. Or no, it's a Bodkin. Ah, no. OMG. Come on, come on. Yeah, got you all, motherfuckers. Continue going. Nope. Dead end. I gotta learn the rotation again for this. I'm gonna need as many of those as I can possibly get. The more I have, the easier it'll go ahead and be to make the forest crystals up and sell them. I won't have to worry about buying any of the magic crystals, so technically I can go ahead and cut the cost down a little bit. I think it works out like that. Do 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 do. It's a lot of you. I am not sure, Shimo. Or Shimizo. I have no idea. I don't really do mob grinding, to be honest with you. This is my first day out here. I'm trying my luck. And I'm already gimping myself on my item drop rate, and I'm not getting the tent drop rate. Do I have the money for it? I think I could. But right now my item drop rate is at 183. I've heard 160 hours, all right? If you want the unedited, sugar-coated answer, like 160 hours average. Unless you're extremely lucky. Which, you guys know me, I'm not going to have that luck to be able to go in my first hour and get one piece. And if I do, holy shit, 2024 is going to be my year. But I doubt it. I know this, though. I just know that it will take me a very, very long time. That's why I said, hopefully I can find something within this week. Hopefully, maybe, if I go ahead and sacrifice to the Black Spirit, and I can tickle his ball sack a little bit. I don't know. That's why I'm out here. I'm like, it's gonna take a while. I might as well go ahead and get started on it. When I get bored, I can go to Pilgrim's Haven, waste all of my energy doing my mining, and then come back out again and try my luck. Like, I did all of my Dark Rift bosses earlier. I've been preparing to go ahead and change this year round and start doing more progress. I should be, like, a lot farther on my character progression than I already am. Even with life skilling, you know, I need to learn to go ahead and get over my little gripes and qualms about having a mob grind and take some time out to do it. At least, like, twice a week or something. Or when I do have that mob grinding session really count for something. I mean, so far we are 9k Capras away from, or I think maybe 8k away from getting my Sunset Gem for my Penartina. You know, just little things like that. If I mob grind more and I try for my treasure parts, I should be able to go ahead and get my Sunset Gem without having to go ahead and spend the 32 or 33 bill. Okay, let's try our luck down here. Like I said, I don't expect anything, to be honest with you guys. I am just coming out here to get started. Maybe by next Wednesday, next patch day, I should be able to go ahead and find my first part. Maybe. Because I don't really like to mob grind, so I'm not out here for multiple days on end. I just figure, you know, it's a late night stream. I'm normally on earlier. My fiance had to go into work later, and she's closing, so I had to get started with dinner. I figure, you know, might as well go ahead, do some mob grinding, and then next time we go live, I will burn out all of my energy and get prepared to go and do my grind again. And luckily, because I finally have my damn dine, it is a lot easier to traverse the desert. I don't have to worry about getting my camel out and then having to take my time. It's just straight drift and charge, drift and charge. And that's the only reason why I'm out here. If it was a lot harder, I would just go ahead, suck it up, and do my normal life skilling and not bother with it until I eventually had to come out to the desert. Because let's be real, you know, if you don't have a dine, coming out to the desert is really annoying, and you only do it like if you have to get like more ingredients for your Valencia meals, or there's a item drop rate event going on and it entices you to come out here. Wrong time, wrong time. I needed to wait for that. Damn it. Here we go. Bye, bye, bye. Come on, come on, come on. Gather around, gather around, gather around, motherfuckers. Oh, they got me, they got me. I'm hit. I'm hit. Man, those infinite mana pots, both the pots help out an extreme amount. And that's also a reason why I'm out here, because I got those. I tried this, I want to say like last week or the week prior, and after having to go ahead and stop and regen mana constantly instead of being able to go ahead and continuously go through the packs, like I had to get it. I had to suck it up. It's the only reason why I hated grinding on the Shai, because like it's so fucking slow trying to get from place to place. Come on, get lucky, get swifty. I'm hoping I can eventually change my stupid title to one part. Still gotta do this damn quest. I'm stuck on a rock. I'm stuck on a fucking rock. Natural enemy of the Shai. You know, not the mobs, not the heavy-hitting trucks that I'm going up against. No, no. Fucking rock. Like Charlie Brown. All right, first earring. See if we can't get another one. That's lucky. Pretty lucky for me. Might mean something good. Let's see if I can't throw on the tent buff and up our item drop rate. Let's go ahead and do that. I like how that is just chilling there. Shop. Oh, let's go ahead and... There, we got more money. I have a good feeling about tonight. I think we can really, really get something. Let me answer my fiance. I can feel it in my nuggets. Tonight might be the night. See if 2024 is going to be our year. Figure out where to go. I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, there. It's not as bad as Piliku. Man, it is not as bad as Pilaku. What's the point of life skilling when grinding has more profit? I'm kind of overwhelmed and don't know what to do to earn good money. I personally, I do life skilling because I find enjoyment from it. I know it does not make me a lot of money, but I find enjoyment from crafting the things that I wear or the things that I use. You know, the bragging rights of being able to say, like, yeah, you know, I made all of my buff food, or I made all of my Manos clothes and shit like that. You know, they can make some pretty good money. It's just you have to be prepared for it. You have to either min-max, go out of your way to make a serious amount of money. But yeah, mob grinding will always make you a lot more money in the long run. That's just how it is. I just do it for fun. I do it because I enjoy crafting and using and eating, and just, you know, the fact that I did not have to rely on another player. And besides, every once in a while, it does feel really, really good to see, like, that recipe or something that you've been holding on to and you decide to finally process it, like, you know, actually makes you money instead of it not really doing anything this year or this month or blah, 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 because there's an event or an update or blah, blah, blah. Too much grinding makes your eyes bleed. That's exactly why I'm not trying to be a mob grinder. I'm trying to take, like, maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week to go and try for my treasure parts. I'm not really trying to go for money. I'm not really trying to go for, like, the accessories or anything. I'm just going for my treasure, and we will go on and move on from there, you know? But while I'm out here, yeah, the money is great. The money's gonna go ahead and finance my next Manos taps. Okay, so basically I can get endgame gear with life skilling only or with grinding only. Is there no need for both? I'm building both. I have both my combat gear and my life skilling gear for all of my ults, not just for my main. You know, I just like having the versatility of not having to rely on the item copying and shit like that. And it keeps me motivated on, you know, progressing with each little character instead of getting all burned out on the one. He was about to go hunting and spend everything for stuff you need, but in case you really don't have to. Thanks for answering, by the way. I mean, okay, so for what I did, my Manus Hunter clothes, I went ahead, I did my gathering and everything to get the materials to go ahead and craft it. And then I went out and did the hunting to go ahead and tap it up. When I got bored of that, I went ahead, I took the money that I was making from I sold the materials that I was getting from hunting to make money, bought more materials like the repair, the actual tapping materials, and tried my luck like that. When I got bored of that and bored of spending up all of my money, I went out hunting again, and not only did I level up my hunting, made, I think, $1 billion after wasting all of my money on the taps and everything. I got my Tet, got my guru hunting, and I technically like saved a lot of money just by going out and doing my stupid little hunting grind session. I mean, you can always break it up with when you need the actual memory fragments. You can go out mob grinding and, you know, cleanse your palate, you know, try to go ahead and get that rejuvenation back. Oh shit. 2 more hours, let's go. Oops, try to kick the tree. Thank you. 2 more hours indeedy. I'ma need you. We're not spending any money on the Kama's blessings, so that's gonna help out a lot. Yeah, like right now, you know, the grind for my compass not only will help out going around Margoria, but the black sealed crystals will go ahead and be turned into the forest crystals used for life skilling and or selling. Yeah, it's no problem, Bearded. You know, just gotta find ways to go ahead and find a purpose here. You know, like with any game, especially with the game that does not have a real story that, you know, you can follow to a T. Oh shit. Here we go, here we go. Anything good? Nothing. I know, don't expect to be lucky, but your boy's still hoping. That 2024 luck. Alright, I need pop you. I need to pop you. You're the one I need right here. You know, it's bad I don't come out here enough that I don't know a rotation or anything. I'm just sticking to this room and rotating. You go grinding when you're playing and go fishing when you need to AFK. You get some passive income, but you have a feeling if it's enough. Oh, you got the worker empire. Yeah, it's a little hit or miss. For me, when I want to go AFK, I set up my horse training because I can go ahead, level up my horses, and then breed them, deliver them, get money, and then hopefully if I get really, really lucky, I can get another Imperial Fowl, and that's like 700 mil right there. And or more T10 taps. If I do AFK fishing, how much does an endgame weapon cost? Well, mine costs 56 bill. And that's just one example. Let's go ahead and pull up another one. Let's go ahead, main hand, longsword. Let's do Black Star. Give you a rundown of the prices and shit like that. Then if you want to go with the Godger. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go and get the, say, Awakening. See, can I get mine? No, can't get mine, that's right. Let's just go with that one. Same deal. 12 to 138 and 21 to 134 bill. If you're looking for any of the weapons. Anything great, anything good, anything worth of value? Nothing. Come on, what's my item drop rate at? 233? Hold on, I got something else. I know I have something else. Shaka 2. Training box, yeah, right here. Boost up that luck a little bit more. Yeah, once I get enough of my cron stones, I think I need 400 more. I'm gonna go ahead and try again for my pentap. My pen flow rang. Mind you, this is like coming from someone who only does like life skilling, okay? So it is possible to go ahead and get your combat gear and everything while only focusing on life skilling, or your combat gear while only focusing on life skilling. So it is possible. You just have to be willing to go ahead and stretch yourself thin and stress out a lot. I'm kidding. It wasn't really that stressful. It's just knowing how to rotate. Yeah. No, I don't grind. The only times I really try to grind is for my treasure parts, and as you may have noticed, I don't really have a lot of my treasures, so yeah. I don't have a lot of money from my grinding and shit like that, so I'm not one of those 100 billionaire BDO players and shit. I'm a brokey, okay? That's how you know I spend most of my time life skilling. I don't have a lot of money. And that's not from like having to replace this or I bought that or blah blah blah. I just don't have a lot of money because like unless I min-max shit, I'm not going to be a trillionaire with life skilling. I know that. It's not the type of game that allows you to do something like that. Mob grinding, yeah. Enhancing, yeah. But life skilling, probably not. Yeah, unfortunately, if you want the speed, yeah, you'll have to craft a new one and or get one from the loyalty shop. I normally go ahead and if I'm not really caring about getting to and from places as quickly as possible, I will go ahead and deal with the no durability boat. Though it won't be quick, it still floats and it still does the job. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you can if you really need that speed bonus. You're trying to get out of Magoria, get in Magoria. You know, you're trying to make sure none of those sea monsters go ahead and take down your boat and shit like that. But if you're not really worried about the island sailing and shit like that when you're trying to harpoon or you're fishing, yeah, you know, you don't have to replace it. I keep a couple boats with no durability over in Velia when I just want to go ahead and do some quick harpooning or active fishing or hotspot fishing and shit like that. Especially when I'm not really worried about the time it takes. No. There is. When your durability hits 0, you lose your breezy sail skill for the cog. Just like you would with any of the bigger boats. Only the cog, you have to go get a new one when that happens if you want that breezy sail skill. I just choose to go ahead and not worry about the speed and continue to take the 0 durability boats out without the sail bonus around the islands when I want to do some quick hotspot fishing or I want to do like harpoon fishing and shit like that. Unless I'm going into Margoria, I don't really worry about the durability and replacing them. Going into Margoria, I really tend to be mindful for it because I don't want to be caught by a random 9 shark. Not out there. Like, if I go to do a map or anything, it throws me all the way over there in Aquala's Eye, and that's not exactly where I want to be if I'm trying to harpoon in Margoria. Let's not go that way. Let's stick to the main room that I was at. Come on, give me another earring. Oh no, you're fine. You are A-okay. What do you have to do to get the red icon fishing while AFK fishing? Are you talking about the mystical fish or the prize grade fish? Like any of the ones? Like which fish are you talking about? Because if you're talking about the mystical fish, there's a different way to go about that one. But if you're talking about the normal prize grade fish that you can find in almost all of the fishing pools, your mastery is going to be your mastery is going to be the one that goes ahead and increases the chances of finding your prize grade fish, and they're over 1 mil. They are well over 1 mil. I think the lowest that you can find is, besides the ones out in Velia, 40 mil. Yeah, for the red grade fish, if you're fishing out in Velia, the most that you can get is, I think, 3 mil and 8 mil priced fish out there. And then you start going out into the actual ocean, and they go from 40 mil all the way up to 200 mil per fish of the harpooned fish. Well, a mixture of the harpoon fish and the active fishing, or AFK fishing, doesn't really matter. All the prized fish can go up pretty high. I just wish they went up a little bit higher, or we were given more of them. For as little as we can get, and as hard as they are to find, I really feel like we should be able to get them more, or have them valued higher. No. In Velia, there are the 2 prize grade fish out there, the 3 mil and the 8 mil fish, I want to say. And then there's also the mystic fish that you can find out there on the beach too. Not to mention, it's also the event area that, you can normally go ahead and fish. But because it's so close to the Imperial Manager and all that, it's just a lot easier to go ahead and AFK fish in Velia Beach. I mean, think about it. I can go ahead, go to sleep fishing in Velia Beach, wake up, go right to the dock, turn in my fish, and then repair right around the corner, go right back to fishing until I'm actually ready to play. No, not really. It's just convenient. That's all. I mean, me personally, the best place to fish would be like Tooth Fairy Forest or Cabin or Margoria. Hell, even the Ross Sea is like a better place to go ahead and AFK fish. In my personal opinion. Mom, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Like, you're annoying with that shit. They are not spawning back quick enough. When I go to Velia fishing, the fish quantity is low, so you thought better to go to... When it comes to those, like, little town hotspots and things, it's whatever you find more convenient to you, to be honest with you. if you're trying to make money or you're trying to do anything with like fishing, I would suggest moving to Margoria and trying to do the fishing out there, at least until you've gotten all 3 of the mystic fish out there. If you're just trying to level up fishing and, you know, do AFK fishing for the events and everything, yeah, Velia, places like that would be the easiest and most convenient for you to go ahead and fish and level up, not have to worry about being killed or being attacked by anyone out there. Especially if you are over level 49. Me, I don't really care. I stay out there with my Shai. If I die, I die, you know. Whoo, I'm brave. Let me answer. I miss you too. There. Oh, I have coffee. What's my inventory looking like so far? I got 13 minutes until we've been out here for an hour. Margoria? Yeah, sure. Margoria is anywhere from this point all the way to this point. Any of there. Any of this ocean right here. That's Margoria. I'm not really sure about, you know, over there, but you get the idea. Margoria starts wherever the map gets all blurry and you can't really tell your navigation and shit unless you get a compass. That's how you know you've gotten to the right area. I think if you're over in Hystria, you've gotten into the right spot when it says the Raw Sea. I think you can level fishing quite easily in active spots, and the money is not quite bad either. I personally did leveling with my active fishing out in Margoria. I never did get the mystic fish, but I tried. But I personally, I go out into Margoria because of how quickly the fish bite there is. I think it's a 1.2% or times more of a bite chance out there, or how quickly it takes a fish to bite. And then if you have the highest AFK fishing, not only are the fish biting extremely fucking quick, you're able to go ahead and pull up the fish quicker and get back into fishing. It's like AFK fishing on crack out there. That's why I have a setup for doing my rare catch chance with the highest AFK fishing that I can. Just so that I can go ahead and try my luck at getting my prize grade fish while also trying to get the mystic fish out there. Like, it's not going to make you as much money as, say, grinding does, but going for the fish god title, that's what I really want. Am I safe for a mob aggro out in Margoria? No. No, if a mob goes ahead and spawns too close, they will aggro you and you'll lose your cog. Or your sailboat, whatever you're out there sailing on. I mainly use a cog since I'm always out there harpooning. Nope, I see that laser. I see that about to hit me. The risk of being out there, but if you can go ahead and get yourself a nice little quiet spot where you think that you might be out of the way, you can go ahead and I think the most I've made was 420 mil of just AFK fishing out there. Didn't die. I have my fish tank, so the value stayed relatively high. And because I have my map, I can go ahead and get to Valencia a lot quicker and do my trading there. That's what I was talking about, how if you go ahead and set yourself up right, you know, life skilling can make you some good money. It's just not as quickly as with mob grinding. Mob grinding can be done as soon as you get your Twighlite gear and you get to an area, you know? That's fine, but like life skilling, you have to really invest the time, the effort, the materials, equity, blood, tears, and sweat. Come on, die. All right, Bearded, yeah, enjoy your night. I shall be live tomorrow. Don't you worry. Same place, probably doing the same thing. Life skilling more as charity work. Over it being your job. Yeah, see, I enjoy life skilling. I really, really do. I know it's not going to really make me billions and billions and billions right then and there as quickly as, say, like going out here and mob grinding. You know, if I go and grab, or I find another Tungrad earring, maybe 3 of them, I have a chance of making a couple bill right then and there. If I get a tet, that increases my money I earn. Whereas with life skilling, I gotta get the contribution points for my workers. I gotta go ahead and dedicate the time for leveling them up there so they can go ahead and get their skills. Then I have to have the materials and give them the time needed for them to go ahead and get X amount of crates made up. You know, there's a lot of time that goes into it, and then you start to see some type of return on all of your effort. Whereas mob grinding, you can do right out of the box. And more, it's like extremely easy to go ahead and mob grind. You don't have to rely on all that extreme enhancing luck. Like, I can just go ahead and hit level 61. Boom, I got my Black Star offhand. You know, I can go ahead and convert my Tuvla into the Tet boss hand, or main hand. Like, bam, I got that. They're giving out, what? The second free pen accessory. That's 2 of them out of the way. Life skilling, we got the 2 accessories. Oh yeah, let's not even mention the fact that you have to use all that energy and the fact that if you have more tunes with more energy and if they're set up with their own life skills and shit for right now at the moment, you know, which takes a lot more time and all, then you can go ahead and start increasing the amount of money that you can make with your life skilling. But again, that takes a lot of time and effort, and man, I mean, I'm glad that they're making it easier, but I still have a feeling that because mastery is still a thing, like, that's not going to be shared and all, you're going to have to get the gear. And the gear, unless you're going to go ahead and trade off the gear every time you switch tunes and shit like that, it can go ahead and run you a lot of money, and or the time it takes to go ahead and get the materials together to do your tapping and repairing. Like, we got it bad. We definitely got it bad life skilling. But I find it enjoyable. I find it enjoyable even though they kind of like took my ball sack and put a rubber band around it. And every nerf that they do for every life skill is like they're putting another rubber band and tightening it and getting it tighter. Like, Nah, please don't tighten it. I'm just waiting for them to finally gut out all of the meaningful aspects of life skilling. Don't worry. I'm being optimistic, and I have faith that this year they're going to go ahead and try to listen to players more and fix what they broke. I'm going to be an optimist, all right? They need a good game. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be an optimist. All right, they can turn it around. They just have to go ahead and actually start listening instead of when we asked for, like, say a new fishing chair, not giving us a stupid, what is it? A sturdy chair. Ooh, I'm feeling real lucky. You know, we've asked for a fishing boat. What do we get? So they're making a boat for trading after they gut active trading. Like, come on. You should probably actually listen to us. I have faith that this year is going to be the year they're going to go ahead and change it around and start listening because, you know, all the new MMOs that are coming out that got people hype, I think it's really going to go ahead and change their attitude. And don't worry, I will be streaming all the new MMOs that come out. Or at least I'm going to try to. Like, my main focus is PAX Day and Throne and Liberty. And don't worry. I know that they're not going to be a BDO killer and blah, 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 whatever you guys like to go ahead and panic about. I know this. I just personally want to go ahead and just find something I can have fun with. No, you can't use it. That's what I'm talking about. We've asked for a fishing chair and shit like that, and they gave us a fucking sturdy chair that does nothing and is only usable when we're sitting not doing anything. Like, that's what my main complaint about is, like, how are you gonna go ahead and have all these feedback posts and shit about how they want a new fishing chair and blah, 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 and you give us a damn regular chair. You gave us one of those, like, little kiddie plastic chairs. Like, what? Can you imagine asking for a gaming chair for Christmas and your mom giving you a plastic little kiddie chair? So I listened to you. I got the chair that you wanted. The fuck is this? And they really expected us to be all happy about it? Like, what? It doesn't do anything for life skilling and we're supposed to cheer about it? Why would you upgrade your venture to a miasmos? I'm curious about the logic. No. No, please. Okay, so when it comes to upgrading ships and things in EVE Online, there's a little basic rule that you should go by, okay? Yes, even though it does have a mining hold, and it may have, like, some little things that may entice you, the only thing that the miasmos is great for is transporting your ore. That is all. You know, if you want to upgrade your capacity for, like, mining, I would go for the... Are you doing low sec or high sec? Depending on which sec you're mainly focusing on, depends on the actual ship that I would recommend. Like, even though it has a mining holder or something like that, sometimes the ship is just not good for much. Like, it does nothing for your mining yield. If you fully spec up your mining skills and everything like that, high, and you don't have Omega, stick with your venture. Please just stick with your venture. Start working on getting the skills and everything to do better mining with the actual parts. You should go ahead and max out all of your mining skills that you can, and your just every skill that you possibly can as an alpha. Like capacitor, you need I think it's your thermodynamics, your astrology. Well, I don't think you can do the astrology, but you get the idea. Look at the Ventures Mastery, okay? Look at the mastery and start learning the skills in there. The better skills that you have, the easier time that you'll have flying with the ship. You can go ahead and increase the amount of the ore that you mine just by having the higher mining. You know, you can go ahead and increase your survivability by the drone interfacing. You know, or if you wanted to do like salvaging with your drones while your whatever other drones are killing the rats and things to protect you. Like, there's a lot that really goes into it other than just looking at, say, like the hold and like, okay, well, it says mining and I know I can put rocks in there. Let me go ahead and do it, because it doesn't always work out in the best of your favor for it. Like, some things like that can be done, but it'd be done a lot better if you use the actual, like, ship designed for it. Drones, for you as an alpha player, you will not have any luck with drones. Drones are going to be very, very limited to your alpha ability, the skills that you can learn. It's not really going to do much for you. You're not going to be able to do the Tech 2 mining drones. And even with that, you have to have your level 5 drone interfacing, level 5 mining drone, and the level 5 mining drone specialization in order to really see something back from your mining drones. And with that, you'd have to have 5 out on the field with multiple tunes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stick with the venture. The venture is going to be your best friend, okay? The first chance that you can get the industrial pack from the Eve store, it's like usually 24 US dollars. I don't know about any other country or region or whatever. But the first chance that you can, go ahead and do that, and or, you know, focus on trying to get as much flex as you can. But I definitely suggest picking up that pack because it gives you the ability to go ahead and fly a retriever. It gives you the Omega, just all these other little bonuses for, you know, becoming a miner and speeding up the process. Like, if you would have started during the Winter Nexus event, they gave out the little it's like an item that allows you to fly the Endurance and the Prospect. Those two alone, I think I have 120 mil worth of ore that I've mined using just the Prospect. And then I use the Endurance to go ahead and transport all of that ore to a station to compress it, so I'm not using the miasmos. But I also have my skills and everything set up, so, you know, I can fly the ships better, I can use the drones easier, and just, you know, random things like that. Right now, I think I am currently learning how to go ahead and do my manufacturing from... I think the level I'm at is learning at is 4 so far, so I can go ahead and do 20 jumps away. That should have me going ahead and still being able to go ahead and do my industry from a trade hub and not miss a beat. And I'm also doing I think next after this, I should be doing the skill to go ahead and upgrade my planets and be able to go ahead and do more planetary industry and shit like that. All of this is just to be able to go ahead and build my stars, little star base thingy. I want to make a furnace to be able to compress ore and shit in my own home station or home system, and you know, I'm trying to roleplay it. Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, no problem. If you check my description, like even the description here, you can go ahead and it is advanced. It is very advanced. But you can go ahead and join my Discord. I have a section for Eve where you can go ahead and ask questions, ask away, and all that dumb shit. I have a help section, screenshot. Same goes for Black Desert. I have a section on that too. As the new MMOs come out and I start putting time into them, I'm going to go ahead and start getting more and more sections made. So we're not just going to focus on Black Desert. You know, I like Black Desert and all. It's just, there are so many games out in the world. There are some games that just have a lot better features, and, you know, I got to go ahead and experience it. You know, we got to go ahead and play games together. As long as there's gathering and crafting, I'm there. I'm on the floor. There we go. There we go. We got a necklace. So am I. No, I'm not on all of them. I'm on a good amount. Or it might be just on, like, 3? Maybe 4? I don't know. Come on. Where's everyone? Why are you guys not trying to rush me? Come on, I want another earring. I want another necklace. I want some riches, man. I want to make bank. 90 mil, 88 mil, and we are now hitting hour 1. Oh, not to mention a shit ton of these. I guess we'll throw them all in. I have 18 of the ancient scrolls. Okay, continue our rotation. So I don't mind it. The only thing I mind is being undergeared or just not hitting as hard as other classes would. Like, I'm pretty sure if I went ahead and geared up my scholar and sent her ass out here, I would be having a better time. Just, I have to be able to do everything on my Shai. It's not a main if you can't do everything, okay? Why do most channels not have permission to chat? What are you talking about, don't have permission to chat? You wish they buffed the Scholar AoE? I haven't been on my Scholar since they released it. Since I found out that they were going ahead and letting us get the Black Star without having to go ahead and meet the damn requirements for the quest because I was bugged. I said fuck it on my Scholar. She served her purpose. Oh, because you're a new user. Sorry, let me go ahead and change that. You know, I kind of can't have random people jumping in and posting some like crazy shit because they feel like they just want to go ahead and share some crazy shit. Alright, go ahead. Do that. Change this one. And then... Okay, well, go ahead and send me a message or whatever. Average Discord user on max track. Yeah, no, and I don't want to go ahead and have to deal with any of that dumb shit. I know how crazy Discord can fucking get. But yeah, go ahead and send me a message, and I will get your permission to go ahead and post up and shit like that. Ooh, turn on that AC, cool this down in here a little bit. Okay, hour number 2. I still got 20 minutes left on that. I still got 58 minutes left on that. I'll go ahead and pop another one, but I guess I'll pop the orange for that. I did the wrong one, but oops. My bad. Come on, come on, come on, get lucky. Ow, stun fucking locked. Ouch. Go, go, go. We're looking for the treasure. Treasure of a lifetime. The one compass to rule them all. Like, quite literally, the one compass that will rule them all. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you'll do. No, I don't have the gear for that. I'm in the old Hystria. I figured I might as well torture myself trying to get the Elton piece before I go ahead and do Achman. And if I get lucky, I can find the artifacts I'm looking for, or I'm wanting for my matchlock hunting. Die, everyone! Die! You were lucky when the 100% rate was going on. I thought about coming out here. I tried it 1 week and I wasn't getting lucky. I needed my mana potion and I decided to go ahead and take the time out to do that instead. Now I'm out here trying my luck on a normal non-drop rate event week, and we're gonna see how bad the struggle can be for me. I know I'm not gonna get lucky and all, but we gotta do our grind eventually anyway, so might as well go ahead and start and stop like procrastinating. Make 2024 the year, the treasure. Or just progression. whichever one happens first. I'm hoping mine does too. And thank you, Petty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Much luck. Much luck. We can do it. I've had a lot of high hopes because I've been getting the ton grads and I'm normally never fucking lucky, so maybe that might be a sign that good things are to come. Maybe. I'm adding you. Oh, sorry. I'm getting this all set up. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that when I'm not dying. Oh, shit. I should probably pay attention to the mob grinding area that I'm in instead of trying to go ahead and get Discord set up. Time and place, Shai. You're lucky the hours when you didn't receive anything. That's me all the time. That's why I'm like, maybe if I'm getting the actual item drops, maybe that'll be some type of sign that I should be getting like the good drops or something. Like, I don't know. I normally don't get shit. So that's me all the time. Then let's go ahead and search you up real fast, really quick. I know I should be not dying, but there we go. There, your roll is set up. Ha! Got it. There's a whole reason to my madness. Oh, grave robber. Wow, broke boy. Horrible. Damn, I was kind of hoping for something. Answering this message. There you go. Yes, no problem. No problem. I will go ahead and post up a venture pit that I think you'd be able to go ahead and use as an alpha that might help you out if you don't have it already. Including my Asmos fit for fast traveling. I play Galante, so a lot of their skills and ships and everything, I'm more skilled for flying than I am like with any other ones. Maybe like DMR. DMR and or I am mainly like specialized to fly in. Yeah, when it comes to drones and the Galante, that's where alphas, unfortunately, don't really have much of an option. But, like, once you get into Omega, it can get really, really fun. You guys want to know like how dedicated I am to life skilling? You know it's bad when your boy had a whole entire cooking session earlier just to make like some sweet potato casserole and really learn how to make the recipe and shit like that. No holiday, nothing needed, just I wanted to practice. Nice, Caldari. Yeah, your first goal should be able to is being able to make your first plex. Once you can go ahead and make your first plex without having to buy anything, then you're pretty much set. You know, go ahead, buy a plex, have that month or even do like a 3 month in advance and go ahead and work on trying to make all of that money. For me, if I hadn't been dying and having to replace all of my ISK that I've been losing, I would have already had my first billion that I made all just by like mining in a prospect. Like ore mining in a prospect, not even like gas huffing or ice mining, nah, just ore mining. It was weird. Last night, my home system was completely empty. There was maybe one at times, but for the most part, it was just me. So I took the time out to get my retriever set up, and I was mining gneiss. All 5 of my mining drones, my mining lasers, all mining the gneiss patch that happened to spawn in my home system. So it's not like I had to jump anywhere. Why are you trying to kill me? Why do you want me dead, kind sir and or weird ancient demon contraption? I have not done anything to you. Your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, maybe, but not you. Not you indeed. Favorite lovely streamer, what's up, Naz? How you doing? How you feel about the compass parts? This is day 1, hour 1, not even 2 of our compass grind, so I have no feelings yet. Yep, definitely work on getting those skills up so you can use the minor 2s. The stupid mining upgrade 2. Depending on the region you're in, I want to say the highest that you'll be able to do is the Tech 2 Medium Scout, or Small Scout. Definitely pick up those. And I think definitely go with a shield extender. Go to shield extender to go ahead and keep those shields, or extend how big your shield is, so that when you're using your multi-spectrum, you're not like, your shield isn't going down as quickly. My bad. I didn't know how many there were. I'm used to fucking so many parts, alright? Leave me be. Don't judge me. That's how you know I don't do grinding a lot, alright? I'm out here grinding for an extra part that I didn't even know that I didn't need, alright? Don't judge me. I wanna use the I'm a casual noob card, please. Am I allowed to do that? All right, let me go ahead and change that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There. Stop attacking me. Okay, so what are the mobs that it's only Vitamin and Elton and then the Ackman piece? Yeah, I'm here because I know the Elton piece is going to be extremely fucking annoying to get. So I'm trying my luck at getting that one first, and then I can go ahead and do the easier one. Yep, that's why I said you got to start working on all of the skills to go ahead and be able to fly your ship a lot better. Like, it's great to be able to go ahead and fly, like, a bigger ship and all, but if you are not spec'd for it, and you are not ready to actually fly it, you're hindering yourself. Like, if you're trying to fly a mining ship and you're using a transport ship, it's not really going to work out, like the miasmos. Haulers don't really make good miners, you know? Especially ore haulers that are specifically designed to haul the ore that you just mined. Now, there are some exceptions where it will tell you, you know, like, say, the prospect. The prospect has a bonus for doing the gas, ore, and I think a little bit of ice. The endurance has on ice and ore, and has a bigger hold, but the prospect has a faster cycle rate. Like, there's little bonuses and things that go ahead and play out on the actual roll for the ship, opposed to you just wanting to go ahead and use it for what you think would be able to do. Like, Eve is a game where you have to really min-max. You have to really min-max, and for mining, there's only so much wiggle room that we have. Like, hell, doing the Orca or the... Yeah, doing the Orca mining only really, like, does well if you have multiple people mining. Like, if you have multiple tunes mining, that's where it really comes in and shines. But doing it solo, there is no reason to. There's no point. Maybe like porpoise drone mining, that one you can get away with, because if you set your porpoise out in high sec and have your drones doing all of the mining, you know, you can just sit back and compress everything down. But other ships don't really do well with trying to do mining or roles that don't really support what their ship can do, you know? Like, a lot of combat class ships do not do well with industry. It's going to take you 2 months to train the max skills and energy. Yep. Sounds about right. So far, it'll take me 203 days to learn all of the skills that I have set out. I am learning my industry. I'm learning drone interfacing, or mining drone specialization 5. I think interfacing 5. Mining, no, I got my mining drone up to 5 already. Science up to 5. I also have 23 million skill points, so I'm pretty high. I'm like pretty high up there. Ba 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 ba. Come on, get swifty. No treasure goblin, nothing. Do I need to pop anything else? No, not yet. Oh, what's my weight limit at? Not close yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, bro, you missed a lot. Like, if, okay, you can always activate the, I have a link in my Discord that you go ahead and use for getting a free million skill points. You can use it already. You can still use it if you already have an account. Just go ahead and hit the I have an account and just log in, and you can go ahead and redeem those free million points. It's my referral link. Yeah, they gave out for alphas, I think it was like 250 skill points total. For omegas, I think it was like 500k. It was something insane. I just remember because you're omega, you get both the omega and the alpha bonuses, so you not only got the 150 that the alphas got, but you also got another, I think 250, I think it was. Definitely, yeah, definitely use it and take those points and turn it into getting yourself set up right. It should take that month and drop it down to maybe possibly like a week or so. It'll be crazy. I have to start one more account. I think I'll start one more account, and I'm gonna have to use that for the other account too and get it set up. I'm thinking I need to get someone ready for, I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna do transporting so I can have them go ahead and take my ore to and from and not have to worry about using an actual tune. I don't know. I could possibly just have a jump clone for it. I don't know. Possibilities are endless, and shockingly, the game is still around. It's been like 20 years now. There was 30k players online when I started streaming, so, you know, it's not exactly dead. They're thriving still for them. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to roleplay my whole time. Get the skills to be able to go ahead and mine all the resources needed for my little furnace, and then I will go ahead, get the characters and everything set up to really utilize said furnace and get the materials together to build it and shit like that. And I don't really know how that whole process works, so I'm going to be excited to go ahead and learn that whole thing. Like, I'm learning my corporation and trying to figure out, like, all that shit. I've played since 2015, but there's a lot of the game that, because I had no skill in it and it takes so long to learn or do or blah, blah, blah without being in a corporation or putting real money and shit into it. Like, I have a lot to learn still. Oh, no, it really is. It's really huge. Like, it's like the TARDIS, all right? What's up, Chaos? How you doing? Ooh, what am I doing? There's nothing alive over there. It's over here that I have to start killing things. But yeah, Eve is like a lot bigger than what really claims to be. No, unfortunately, I don't. They normally hand out the coupons, so if you use them up, I'm thinking you'll have to wait for the next season or whenever they go ahead and announce that they're going to give out another ticket. I know for the Scholar, they announced that they were going to go ahead and release the tickets and gave us one extra one. So I'm thinking probably when another class comes out, maybe, or like 6 months. I couldn't even tell you. I don't really do the season characters and all that. I'm a fake mob grinder. Alright, I mainly do life skilling. And life skilling is really not worth it on the season channel. Especially if you have mastery. Yeah, because right now I have my one ticket that I have currently in use. And then I have another one that's right there. Or another one that I can use. So, have you tried to graduate your character and see if they gave you a ticket for it? Be like Willy Wonka and get your golden ticket. Okay, so you've done it twice, and nothing now. Yeah, definitely, when in doubt, Google it out. I'm pretty sure someone has, like, ran into that same situation, and someone has, like, said something to at least point into the right direction. Or, like, check Chris Foley. He normally has everything that, you know, seems to be right. Got the skills, thanks. Hell yeah, there you go. Get yourself set up right. Remember, monkey, it's not always great to just be able to go ahead and buy or have the skill to, you know, just buy the ship. Sometimes you really have to work on getting the skills needed to be able to fly the ship a lot better than what you normally could. Use the season to level up a character just for the let's go for a new grinder. If you have your mastery gear and things like that, then not it's just really hindering. Like if I take my Penlogia, okay? My Penlogia, I'm pretty sure even before hitting Master Gathering, boom, I already have the mastery for it right then and there. Season wouldn't let me go ahead and get or use the mastery. So now I'm not getting the rare drops for it. Imperial cooking, you know, same shit. You know, trying to do cooking and all that. You know, it's not like you can turn it in with your seasoned character and shit like that. So I don't really feel like, you know, doing that is really worth the time and effort. And now that everything's going to be shared, I really don't feel like seasoned characters are really gonna benefit from trying to do any type of life skilling on the season channel unless they give us the ability to go ahead and wear mastery or something. But personally, if you have higher mastery, the mastery drops totally outshine the extra drop rate from the season channel. At least in my opinion, it does. Like, I could be wrong. Come on, give me some. Drop the goodies. I know I'm not going to get the map, but give me an earring or a necklace. That's what I really want. Pop that again. I'll pop that one. I'll pop that. Oh, wait. We can hold off. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it off anyway. Fuck it. Throw in the scrolls. I don't need them. Okay. We are ready to go again. We're an hour 30 into our compass grind. No pressure. We have not gotten burned out from mob grinding yet. Yeah, I just don't really bother, like... For me personally, it's just a lot of work to go ahead and get another character set up and level up and do all this extra shit. Like, for me, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm having to do that in EVE Online now, but at least I know I get more in return for doing it on EVE than I would here, so I don't really want to take that time out to do it here. Like, I've done it. I've done it several times now. I've already have a full roster. I'm waiting for the new little... whatever smoking canna grinder he's gonna be. See what I did there? A canna grinder. But yeah, I only have the last slot for him, and I have no real intentions on starting up multiple other tunes and having them sit there. Like I said, I get more of a reward for doing it in EVE Online than I do on, like, say this. If they'd stop nerfing life skilling, then I'd have a different tune. I definitely have a different tune if they'd stop nerfing it and give me more of a reward for having multiple characters and shit that, other than, well, I'll be able to go ahead and use them to get energy tonics and shit like that. Like, the money we can make is just not rewarding. I really can't compare the two. I really can't compare how everything you do in EVE can make you money and only select things that you do in Black Desert can. It'd be an unfair fight. It's like trying to take down a tank with a stick. Alright? Sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles, and for economy-wise, it's a battle that Black Desert is not going to win. Let's face it. Get out of the way. I got people to kill. Well, ancient, weird, robotic artifacts to kill. Let's be real. They're not real people. I can't fucking take down people. Me, PvP? Oh, that's funny. My Shai would get her ass rolled. As soon as they're like, go, straight one shot. Nah, not even, monkey. Not even. They're just not listening. That's all. They're just not listening. Not just... Their systems are outdated and as shit. You can't please the Western crowd by continuing to have a Korean mentality. Sometimes you gotta suck it up and just take the L and adopt that Western mentality to keep the happiness of your main player base, you know? Plain and simple. Has nothing to do with wanting to be like this game or wanting to be like that game. It's the fact that they have old systems and they are not willing to go ahead and just change shit around. Ooh, another Kama tree. Damn, we're already up like 9 hours, or not 9 hours. I think we're up to 8 hours so far. There we go. Not paying for my Kama's blessing. Fuck that shit. Keep getting those trees. Let's go. Maybe PA will change the shit like Lost Ark. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to be hopeful, okay? 2024 is going to be the year that Black Desert will go ahead and start listening to us players and changing things in the better direction, maybe. Okay? All we can do is sit down and wait. Another tree. What are you trying to do, David? If you're trying to do for your crate trading, Valencia to Land of the Morning Light is always going to be the longest. The most makes you the most money. If you're trying to min-max your worker empire, solely just focus on Valencia workshops and transporting it over to the Land of the Morning Light. It has the max distance, okay? It's what you're looking for. Yep. If you're going to try to do the whole min-maxing route, I would just solely focus on Valencia workshops and trade those crates over to the Land of the Morning Light. I'm pretty sure there's a chart floating around online that you can go ahead and look at to see the distance and all that after the, I guess, Land of the Morning Light came out. An updated distance chart and blah, blah, blah. You'd have to Google it. I don't know. Like I said, you'd have to Google it. I don't really care for min-maxing and, you know, finding the distance out and shit like that. I just know how long it takes to transport the goods from, I want to say, like, the Calphion region, Valencia, and maybe the price off the top of my head, like, for shipping. But again, all those numbers and everything, you'd have to go ahead and Google it. Like I said, though, you're in luck. There should be an updated chart that you can find. Man, I am so used to being able to kill monsters a lot quicker than this. My Shai needs a lot of work done. Time is it? Okay, we got one more hour. All right. My fiance is gonna bring me in some gelato tonight. Ah, I love that girl. And in the end, it'll be less than a headache and easier today to just do going from Grana to Valencia. Yep, sometimes you have to rely on how you have your worker empire set up. That's why I don't fucking bother with min-maxing. Sometimes it's a lot easier to just have your workshop set up in whatever node that they're in and not deal with having to re-roll the work or change where the materials are going to or coming from and blah blah blah. Like sometimes it's just best to, well, you know, I had Kepler set up for this. Kepler's gonna stay this, even though I know I'm losing out the money. It's just a lot easier. My workers are already set up, and fuck it. Like Glish I still have set up for, you know, doing my workshops and everything, even though I know Valencia would go ahead and make more money. My contribution and everything is already set up for it. I went ahead and bought the lodging and shit in the pearl shop. You know, sometimes it's just easier. Like, maybe one day if I'm feeling real spicy and I feel like I really want to go ahead and do it, I'll go ahead and re-roll everything, but fuck it, I have no intentions. Or min-max the game as a future and high-end game. I don't really know. All I know is, like, for Eve, like, you have to go in, like, min-maxing at the start. For Black Desert, it's more of a, you mainly min-max what you're really trying to do and everything else you don't really care for until you go to start doing it. Situational min-maxing, there we go. Damn, that's also being done away with too. Like, if you have the character, once life skilling is now merged, it'll just log into that character, you'll be fine. There is no longer the need to have to level up that character, get their skill up and all that dumb shit. I'm kinda salty about that. I like the need to have to go out and work on this character, work on that character, builds a connection with said character, you know? Like, it builds that connection with everything being shared. I no longer have that connection. They just become a empty husk of my job that I'm trying to do, I guess. Stop attacking me! Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I want to go ahead and use my rage for this one. Special. You just got Waffled House, bitches. Come on, treasure, give me something. Give me anything. Same, I love to waste my time doing that. Because you build a connection. Okay, you have more of a emotional and more memories made with that character if you spend time going ahead and grinding up their life skills and shit like that, opposed to just being able to go ahead and I can start the character, or I'll be able to go ahead and start a character fresh level 1 and do all of my guru alchemy with no problems once the unification comes in. I won't have any type of emotional connection to it. I won't have anything. It'll just be oh, I made her because she was just, it'd be a lot easier to go ahead and start another character instead of, like, traveling out there, you know? Dumb shit like that. Less gameplay, more AFK ability. It doesn't breed any type of connection with your character. Now, I don't care what anyone says, like, the solution for all these problems is not to make the game more AFK. It should not be the whole entire, like, solution, the problem solver here. Like, I know that they're going to go ahead and fuck up active trading and make it so that you can go ahead and do it AFK and not have to worry about any input. I know this. That's why fishing doesn't get any type of revamp or anything like that, because it's easily done AFK, and who cares about active? No one wants to do active. Everyone would be able to prefer to go ahead and AFK their billions of silver or millions of silver or whatever without having to really touch a keyboard. Even if it could be handed to me, that's what I want. Unify the Let's Go sounds like the Japanese workforce. It all depends. How did their workforce go? Is it thriving? Are they crunching numbers? They making moves? Is it a good thing to be, like, attributed to their workforce? Or is it like America? You know, where you kind of don't want to be like, yeah, I work there. I'm a squishy old Shai that doesn't hit for shit. I'm a weakling. Spare me, monster, spare me. Oh, I don't feel lucky anymore. I'm not feeling it in my nuggets, Mr. Krabs. Stop stunning me. Throws me for a loop. I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I keep stopping in place and shit like that. Alright, go ahead. Take out this big ass group. Trespasser tower. Ow. Right, here we go. Let's take down some baddies. Yeah, bitches. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't squish me. Please don't squish me. I'm like a marshmallow on an open flame. Don't do it. Ooh. It'd be really great if anything dropped. Come on, Black Spirit. I'm complaining. Doesn't that give me the epic loot? This is Boulder Gate 3, then, you know, I might have a chance for an actual epic loot. It's gonna take you 2 years to learn. Yeah. It does get extreme. It'll take me 183 days to go ahead and get my Mastery 5. It'll take me 13 days to... I think 13 days to go ahead and get my Mastery 4. It was either 13 or... less than that, because I know the skills I need will only take me an hour to learn. An hour and 6 minutes each to learn. I think what really slowed me down was needing to get my reprocessing up to 5 and getting the salvaging up to 4 to be able to go ahead and get the better Tech 2 mining crystals I needed for Black Ochre and Gneiss. That really slowed me down. But luckily, because you can go ahead and do the dailies. No. You can do the dailies and all to go ahead and get more of the skill points. I also remapped my character to go ahead and learn the skills faster. Not only that, but because the winter event was going on, and if you were able to fly the Endurance, you were able to do ice mining. They gave out little learning implants that we could go ahead and use for X amount of days, or 1 day at a time, or some dumb shit like that. Those accelerated cerebral enhancing thingy things. I don't know their exact name, but they gave out those during the event and shit if you were out there mining. But yeah, I think my intelligence is at 32. So I have a higher chance, or higher learning speed. Higher learning, better drones, and I think for mining, I think it's like intelligence, mind, and wisdom. You'd have to look into remapping your character. That gets a little insane. Like I said, everything in Eve has to be min-maxed. Alright. If you thought you were min-maxing here in Black Desert, this is nothing. It's like child's play, like kindergarten. Here, over here. Come on, drop my shit. Drop my shit, bit. No hope. I have no faith in getting this map tonight. Or getting a map part tonight. I'm not going to be one of the lucky few that can instantly run in and get their streamer luck right there. Just boom, hey, I got it. Nah, not me. I'm not going to be that lucky, but we're going to stay out here and keep up our grind. I think after I get done streaming tonight, I will go ahead, set up my Eve Online, get my mining set up, and continue to grind out. Hopefully I can get some of the things needed for my Fire's Crystal, map part, and more Caphras for that Sunset Gem. Those skill plans will... Okay, you see how it says, like, Omega Industrialist, or, like, Enforcer and shit like that? They'll go ahead and get you all of the skills you need to go ahead and start doing the missions for those said skill catalogs, you know? Like the skill tree that you're going down, or career path that you're going down. I would go ahead and do them. I would definitely go ahead and, you know, take a look through the catalogs and see, like, if it's worth going ahead and doing it like that, or just simply going online and, you know, figure out, like, or Google best skills for a miner in Eve or some shit like that, and they'll go ahead and tell you, like, hey, if you spec into these skills, it'll go ahead and be used for this ship or this aspect of mining and blah blah blah. Just so much with Eve that you'd have to really look things up. It's fucking crazy, but I enjoy just how complex it all is. Yeah, I will continue to go ahead and post up my fits and things in the Discord to go ahead and help you out. Yeah, that is a definitely a good mentality to go into. You want to get yourself set up for when you do get Omega. It is a lot easier to go ahead and enjoy your Omega when you finally get it, you know? Planning Eve is like planning in IRL. Yeah, Eve is just basically like a digital world at this point. It's literally a whole digital world. You will spend more of your time doing jobs in Eve like you would in real life. You know, you will be counting spreadsheets while you're counting spreadsheets. You'll be working while you're working. It really is like that. When I do my editing and shit like that, I will have Eve playing in one of the other screens so I can continue to work. You know, if you run a corporation, you got to deal with employee morale and all that dumb shit, the bottom line, and shipping and shit like that too. So yeah, at this point, after 20 years now, EVE Online has become its own little world, its own real life society online in a digital world. You know, it's weird. It's really fucking weird, but I love that. I love that factor. Like, if you can get past how complex the game is and the learning curve, it could be fun. You know, and the people do get interesting. Even though you hear stories about how shitty the people can be, like, Christmas time, they were, like, wishing everyone Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and shit on the Reddit. Not us in Black Desert. Fuck no. Our Reddit is full of, like, murder, mayhem, low-key hate crimes, and shit like that. You know, it's like walking through Compton with a free diamond in my pocket sign on your back. Like, you know better. So, like, I don't really like to post up on Reddit anymore. It is a whole entire cutthroat wasteland on our subreddit. But Eve is like a whole different ball game. They're like polite. I seen, like, you know, Christmas time, get your hauling done type posters and shit like that. I'm like, I wish Black Desert would do some cool things and get role playing aspects and things like that. Nah, you post up on Reddit, expect to get doxxed, your dog's like information out there. You know, your car's stolen. And your next 5 jobs for the next 10 years always like will fire you because the community will call in information. Like, fuck that. That's our fucking subreddit right there. I'm stuck. Fuck that guy. I can't do it. I can't. He was not letting me do shit, and I don't think I really need to kill him. And they kick your dog. Yeah, forgotten. And they kick your dog after getting it taken from like your home. Like the ASPCA is out there kicking your fucking dog as they're throwing it in the back of the truck, and all you can do is watch as they're live streaming the shit too. Like, welcome to Black Desert, bitch. Yeah, I think I think Fallout 76 is like that because they've had Todd Howard's hand so far up their asshole, all they could do is just hold on to each other and hug. Their case is a lot different. All right. No buff rotation. Yup, no buff rotation. I've been here for like 2 hours. I'm just like socializing. Tell you, I don't really care for mob grinding. I'm not trying to min-max. I'm not trying to do any of that before you automatically assume, so I know I'm wasting so much of my potential. I could be making so much more money and shit like that. I just don't really care. I'm just grinding to be out here so I could talk to you guys. I do gotta repair my shit, though. But they're in a PvP game. I haven't seen any PvP. Are you talking about Black Desert? Oh. Sorry. Sorry, low blow. I've done some PvP in Fallout 76. Whenever I would go ahead and throw down a workshop. Yeah, whenever I throw down a workshop, whenever someone tried to go ahead and take it over or whatever, you know, when the countdown alerted everyone, because I have the active stealth and everything, I can go ahead and just stealth up on the node, and I picked off like a guy and his friend because they were curious on the timer and came in and they couldn't really find me. I just take pop shots and then go ahead, go invisible again, travel around, do that same shit again until eventually they just like died. So yeah, there is PvP there, but it's kind of like Black Desert, you know? It's not really fun. It's there. It's, I guess, used for a purpose. I'm not really sure what that might be in Black Desert, but like, it's there, right? For now. Pretty sure they'll remove it soon. Enough players will complain about, you know, PvP that they'll go ahead and remove it. Or make it like AFKable. Let me stop. I'm throwing a lot of shade. I gotta repair my shit. I really need to get around to that because I'm not doing any damage anymore. Remote collect, yeah. You need up on the bed, Wayne? Need up on the bed? Perfect segue to go ahead and use the bathroom really fast. Let me get into a relatively safe area. I just need maybe 1 or 2 people to try to attack me, not like a whole fucking room. Alright, come on. Get you killed. Take you down, and then... Okay. I will be right back, everyone. Give me 1 second. And then there's GTA, where there's no point to PvP, but everyone does it anyway because it's fun to ruin people's days. That's the only thing. It's fun to ruin people's days. Give me 1 second, everyone. I will be right back. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Got 30 minutes left of our rotation, and we will go ahead and call it a session. I knew I wasn't going to get anything. That's fine. I was well prepared for it. Oh, I forgot our buff food. Oh, wrong one. God damn it. Not my seafood. Oh, skiddly-doo. Why? Why you? There. Take you down. Take you down. I'm gonna cry if I get my vodka piece first. I have a feeling I will, though. It's fine, I still need it anyway. But then I'll know if I get that piece again, like, it'll be a duplicate. Considering there's only, like, 1 or 2, like, Eltons around here. Really not enough. Come on, come on, come on. Let me change the odds. I don't need an item drop rate event to go on to get my map or compass. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need it. Make my own luck. Skiddly do. Die. Jeez, you would not go down. Funny, you realize you got into the point where you really, really like play less than a handful of games. Like whenever you were younger, you're like the latest game on the market. Yeah, same here. I think it's because like over the years, the latest games to come out are always like so fucking buggy as hell that there's no real point in getting them when they first come out. It's not until like maybe a year after that the game is playable and it's already old. You know, people have moved on and they play other games that you go ahead and actually try the game out. And then maybe you enjoy it and you ride the tailwind of that wave and shit. Or yeah, you get it on sale because of the fact that, like, it's bugged. You know it's not, like, worth the full actual price. Or, you know, in some cases, like, for some people, they will go ahead and pirate the game because the game is, like, so fucking bugged on release. Like, it's not worth the money. You know, more and more games are like that. So, like, yeah, no, it's not really uncommon. Like me, I have a handful of games that I only play too, even though I have the ability to go ahead and play all the newest games. I just don't really want to because I know my first month of gameplay is going to be so fucking bugged and unenjoyable that I'm going to get a bad taste in my mouth from that game. Like, take City Skylines 2. Okay, I love City Skylines. I love the first one. I have all the expansions and shit like that. But then you get into the second one, and first month of release, the optimization is so fucking bad that, you know, it's like, at some points, it's extremely unplayable. Now they have to work on the traffic, which I think they're doing a lot better with it, but still. You know that first year is going to be like hit or miss with the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys remember the day and age where when you got a game, it was complete. There was none of this whole early access, you know, the whole beta testing shit. Fucking Cyberpunk. Yeah, Water. What's up, Water? How you doing? But yeah, like, Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky, especially No Man's Sky, okay? Perfect fucking example. It's not the bugs for me, it's the longevity and lifespan of the game. I 100% pass on single player. I mainly stick to MMOs because of that whole social aspect. I like being able to interact with players if I choose to. I like having other people running around me, and I know that they're actually real people. They're not NPCs. I mean, there are some games where I'd rather play because of that NPC factor, and I can go ahead and simulate and role play and shit like that. But for me, I have to play MMOs. I have to have that human interaction. It's why I do a lot of streaming. You know, I may not be pulling the bigger numbers as like everyone else, but I enjoy the socialization and just being able to talk to you guys. You don't get that in single player shit. You know, I can go ahead and solely just edit videos and post the shit up on my channel and just call it a day, but it's that human interaction that I really thrive for or thrive on and strive for. Feels weird playing after so many years of MMOs. Yeah, it really does feel weird. It feels empty. And you know it's not. Like, okay, take Baldur's Gate 3 for example. Great game of the year. So much shit you can do in it. So many NPCs and everything, but yet that human factor, it feels dead. You know, it doesn't have that same feeling as like running around New World or running around Albion, you know, BDO, flying around Eve. Like, it doesn't have that same human factor to it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more to do in BDO or BG3 than say like BDO in a sense, but like that human factor really drives a lot of the actions that we do in our games. And we can't get that in single player. Like, I feel like we can't get that same feeling in a single player game. Got so many guys try to kill me. Back over here. My Shai's not bad. Weaker than most, but she's not that bad. I think the lowest I've gotten in my health was because I was trying to set up my Discord permission. That's about it. That feeling of relativeness with another one. Yeah, there is a little sense of it in MMOs that you don't really get in solo. As much as I would try to go ahead and replicate it, you know, like with your city builder games and shit, like, oh, I got a lot of people that are running around me. It's just not the same as like real actual people that are running around me. Like if I go to say something to an NPC, he's not gonna fucking respond back to me. But if I go to say something to a player, there's a chance that that player will stop, turn around and respond to me. Just like a few days ago, Outer Worlds came out free on Epic Games. Yeah, I noticed that. I already have it on Steam, so it doesn't. I didn't really get to capitalize on it, but I noticed that, you know, free, you just don't have the energy to download it and play it because BDO and Eve. Yeah, I'm currently playing Dwarf Fortress, BDO, Eve Online, and I am also playing BG3 again. My fiance really got attached to it, so she's also playing on my computer too. All right, come on, come on, come on. Get something good. Get something good. We got 20 minutes left. I'm hoping for another earring or another necklace. I don't care about the compass, but give me something I can sell. Make me feel like it wasn't all for nothing. They fucked up horses? And I'm not. I own the game. I have it. I don't have the expansion. I have the base version. That's fine. Maybe one day I'll go ahead and jump into it and shit like that. But for me, I am waiting for Throne and Liberty and PAX Day. I know they both have their issues and their little bugs and things that, you know, set them apart, and maybe a step down from Black Desert. I just want something different. I want a new world. I want to see, like, if I can get immersed into a different game and how fun the gathering and crafting is. Like, 9 times out of 10, yeah, the game will probably fail. But I want to see how immersive it can be before it does fail. If BGA comes out, or BG3 comes out, Humble Bumble or Humble Choice, you'll get that game for sure. You're not paying for full price. You're probably going to be paying for full price for a while. What's up, Dial? How you doing? Yeah, you'll probably be paying full price on it for a while just because of like how good the game is and the replayability and all that. Not to mention that they're still currently updating it and making DLC, or I don't know if they're making DLC, but rumor has it they're working on a DLC and shit. So you should be expecting that fucking $60 price tag to stay the same. I think it's been there since like early access. I don't blame them. It's a good game. I will pay the money again for another copy and shit for my fiance. It's just, it's not going to come down for a while. Probably next year for Christmas, maybe. Maybe after all the hype has died down. But if they come out with a new update or anything to rejuvenate the crowd, then nah, you're fucked. I'm glad that they have that ability, though. Most games, they start failing and have to go on sale in other platforms and shit like that to go ahead and recoup the loss. It's like Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is like doing fucking amazing still. Or Eve. Even after being bought out by Pearl Abyss, they're still fucking holding on. They're still living. They're thriving. Their community is, at least. Outside looking in, it looks pretty dead. But the population is pretty consistent. At least the last month that I've been on. I hate how slow I run sometimes. I really do. Especially when there's no groups to really hit. Since it's not an MMO, you're not in a rush to get it. Last game to have that so much impact was GTA 5. I can't really lie. I bought almost every version of GTA 5. Yeah, I started back in 2015, Forgotten, and I quit there for a little bit, came back, quit again, came back, quit again, came back. I'm back again. And this time I'm role playing. Last time I tried to rush as quickly as I could to being able to get a retriever, but now I am trying to roleplay. Now that I have the ability to go ahead and fly my ships and shit, I have the ability to go ahead and make more than 100 mil a day. I'm going in, I'm roleplaying, you know, I'm gonna enjoy my experience instead of trying to, you know, rush to get to shit. Just take a ride. That's all I want to do. Just take a joyride around the Eve world and... Yeah, I don't want to burn myself out. I did that already. You know, I did the whole security mission grind and faction warfare for the LP exchange and shit like that. Like, I don't want to burn myself out again. So I'm just, like I said, taking a joyride. It's like how I'm casually playing Black Desert now. I'm not trying to do extreme shit. Just a nice casual relaxation. Maybe every once in a while I'll do shit like this where I'm trying to go for the more important items, the things that'll really go ahead and help you min-max, but for the most part I'm just trying to be casual. I feel like the game is more enjoyable if you are. You get to stop and smell the roses. Kind of what Eve... They did add the walking around feature. They did have that feature there for a while and no one liked it. Now they're trying to do a reimagining of Dust 415. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We all know how CCP's little side projects usually go. Maybe now that they're with Pearl Abyss, they'll have a better shot at going ahead and getting us another game that doesn't die within the first 6 months. We have another playtest, the 24th, coming up. Yeah, like I said, hopefully, because they're with Pearl Abyss this time, they will go ahead and have a better chance at, like, doing better. I don't really know how else to explain it. Like, there might be opportunity. I'm not really sure how to feel about it. I really didn't get to enjoy the playtest. The first playtest that I did, I got Omega the last day of their test. And it's so early in the testing that I can't really give you a full, like, feeling on what I think it might, like, progress into or devolve into. For me, it's just I don't have enough time with it yet. I'll get there. They have another playtest coming up. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get another month of Omega. Like, I'll go ahead and pay for another month of Omega just to be able to go ahead and try the playtest and all. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't really worry about it. I would go ahead, go back to Alpha, and continue my high-sec mining in my venture. Like, I know it'll take me, what? If you're mining an hour a day, well, an hour, it'll give you 10 mil in a venture. Do that for 30 hours. Well, if you do it for 30 hours a week, that's like 300 mil a week. I just gotta go ahead and grind it out, and setting up another player will go ahead and speed it up. Have another venture out there doing the mining. Fortunately for me, I do have an alt that can do our venture mining, and I already have her set up in a venture. I gifted one that I already had pre-set up. I think the only thing that she can't use on it is the Surveyor 2 that I have placed on it, but she can use the Miner 2, the Mining Upgrade 2, all of the placements that I have on, or the fitting pieces that I have. Luckily, she's able to do it. Yeah, I can't do any processing. Not until I get the certain ones up to 5, like simple ore processing. I need to go ahead and get to 5. I have at 4. I got them up enough to be able to use the Tech 2 crystals. That's about it. I haven't really focused on trying to reprocess all my materials yet. Once I can get the ability to go ahead and start researching Tech 2s, then I will go ahead and focus on my industry. Until then, it is more about being able to make more money by mining up the actual ore and being able to transport it to a trade hub so I can make the money to fly a different ship. Like, I'm trying to get a porpoise so I can do high-sec mine or drone mining and then compress the ore right there. I'm gonna do the whole entire belt and make my money up like that, so I don't have to worry about doing low sec all the time. Even though low sec I can do, I think it's like 13 mil every what, I think it's like 4 to 5 cycles it'll take for my prospect to go ahead and fill up a full 12,000 mining hold. Do 3 or 4 of those runs. The region that I'm in, I have a station 2 jumps out that can compress the ore to make it smaller. And that's how you'd go ahead and compress the ore to transport it to other places and not have to worry about it being so large. And I'm also, from where I have my home system, I'm like maybe 9 jumps away from a trade hub. I'm like 15 jumps away from Jita if I really wanted to. And I'm 15 jumps away from getting into ore territory to do more missions for the better implants that I really don't want to spend billions on, but I kind of want them. How to download this game? You can go on Steam and it'll be in the MMO section. Or you can always go to blackdesertonline.com. It'll have the download and all that dumb shit for you too. And if you want, here, I can make it easier for you. If you want to Can I log in, or is it gonna like ask me for like all of my fucking information and shit like that? Yeah, it's gonna ask me for all my motherfucking information. But yeah, if you go to blackdesertonline.com, it should have a free trial that you can go ahead and do. Or if you want, I'm gonna go ahead and log in and give you my referral thing. So I think you might be able to go ahead and get a get your account for free if you hit level 51, I think it is. Do 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 do. Okay, let's go ahead and see if that'll log me in. Yep. Okay, account information. Do we still have that? And do we still have that as a thing? Oh, let's find out. Let's find out. I do apologize, everyone. I am just trying to get this up. If we can, then that'd be great. I don't know. I'm not really seeing the refer friend shit. Okay, you guys need to stop. Think it's level 50? Yeah, now if I can just find the actual, like, thing that we go into. It'd be great. Wow, I don't think there is. I don't think there is anymore. Unless I'm, like, doing something wrong, I'm not seeing it. Okay, why am I dying so much? Like, my fairy is not doing shit, and my healing is not doing anything. They are whooping my ass. Not today, Mr. Mailman. Okay, let's try to find it now. Details, no. No, not package history. Yeah, we don't have any free trials to gift out anymore, unfortunately. And make it big gains. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's 99 cents on Steam right now. That's what I said. Just go ahead and go check on Steam. Should be on the MMO section. I wish I was making big gains. I wish. I haven't really gotten anything out here in the last, like, 2 hours. I've just gotten the one earring and the one necklace, I want to say. Trash is good. We got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Then we'll find out how much trash we've accumulated. I don't think I have anyone in Valencia, but that's fine. I have an alt over there in Califian. I can just go and take the trash out. If I really wanted to do that, I'm just going to let it sit. I think I have 300 mil in trash over there in Valencia so far. I'm not going to sell anything. I'm just going to let it sit there and ride until I finally get any type of compass part drop. Same thing that I did with Piliku. No. You're tripping. You're tripping. I got the sweet Shai. Or however you pronounce it. Despite all your problems. Despite all of its problems for your average video player, it's hella worth 99 cents. Must pick it up. That's why I'm trying to go ahead and play Throne and Liberty and all that. You know, yeah, the other one's simple. The other one is a simple. You know, despite all of the issues and everything, there are some things that are enjoyable with Black Desert, you know, so with that logic, maybe Throne and Liberty, it'll be like that. There'll be some, like, redeeming qualities and really keep their community going, like Pax Day. Or it could just be a huge clusterfuck and burn itself down to the ground day one. You never know. Yeah, it's an event item. So you can have your one buff on because it has the stats and shit, and then the other one is mainly your, I think, item drop rate, knowledge, and what is it? Yeah, combat experience, knowledge, and monster damage reduction. But only because it's an event item that you can go ahead and do it. It's like, surely I'll get something from that group. Surely. No. It's alright. We're gonna do this tomorrow and see if, like, 2024 is gonna be the year, is gonna be my year of the treasure. Aggro everything. And dropped nothing. Oh, fuck. I've already started to get my AFK fisher set up over there in Margoria, so I can do AFK fishing for those mystic fish later on. Yeah, unfortunately, the mining hold for the venture will always stay the same. The cargo space that you can hold, you can go ahead and throw on expanded cargo holds and shit like that to expand, but the mining holds will always stay the same. Like with my prospect has 12k. so I do all of my mining with my prospect, but then I'll take all of the ore that I did mine in the endurance, because the endurance has a 19k hold. I can go ahead and transport all of that without having to deal with using the miasmos, you know, when it's really, really dangerous. And I can go ahead and compress the ore. Now, the thing with the endurance is that, unlike the venture, I think the venture can do it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the huge thing about the endurance is that the mining hold can hold compressed ore. So I'll compress the ore and then use the endurance to go ahead and take it to a trade hub, so I'm not dealing with all of the low travel time. I'm like, I do not want to get, what, 200 mil popped because my miasmos is like extremely slow as fuck getting that align time. Not extremely slow. I think it's like a 3 second, 3.7 second like alignment time. 3.60 to be exact, but still, like, it's slow compared to people's locking time and their ability to go ahead and warp scramble you at a moment's notice. So I don't want to lose so much money transporting my hard-earned mined ore. So for you, you'll have to stack up the ore and put it into a hauler and then transfer it. If you are near a station that can go ahead and compress it, if you look at the browser, yeah, the structure browser in your utilities, you can go ahead and see like which systems have a structure that has like a player RAN station that can go ahead and compress, or if you have another player that has a porpoise or an orca, they can go ahead and do compression right there on the field. Like, that is a possibility, but yeah, starting out, you'll have to rely on your miasmos. You'll have to rely on taking all of your ore in the venture and taking it to trading like that. The more skill you get, the longer you play, the omega status and all that will go ahead and give you more opportunity to do anything. I mean, yeah, that can be bypassed by just swiping your card and buying Plex and all, but still, you have to go ahead and have the skill, the know-how, and all that dumb shit with the actual ship in order to fly it to the best of your ability and not die. Or do like what I did and get a 80 mil ship, fit it out to 120 mil value, and then while you're transporting it to the region that you're supposed to be going to, get it popped within 30 minutes of actually buying it and getting it insured. So, you know, there's things like that. Better skills and the know-how will go ahead and avoid it. I learned. Yep, just remember, you know, traveling to a trade hub can get you murdered. All right, just be aware, and if you take out a transport or a hauler, make sure you can replace it at a moment's notice. There's no telling if you're going to undock and instantly die, or at least get up to the gate right before the trade hub and die. You know, there's no telling. The human factor is a bitch in this game, and, well, in EVE, and it could really put you down. It could really put you down, but I'm going to go ahead, get all of our stuff sent out, and see how much it'll go ahead and make. So yeah, I'm thinking I have like 400 mil worth of trash loot, or like 500 mil worth of trash loot. I didn't get really lucky with the actual drops, but hey, we'll try our luck next time, and maybe tomorrow I can get my first part or more of my accessories I can go ahead and sell. It's a good thing that the miasmos is cheap then. Yeah, my miasmos is valued at 28 mil, I think, with all the parts and everything to go ahead and get it fast enough to transport between my home and the station 2 jumps away. Like, and that's if I really, really wanted to. Sometimes I like to get real spicy and take my miasmos all the way to the trade hub. Like, ooh, big risk here. Every once in a while. All right. Come on. Come on, I want to find out how much I made on my trash. And we got to be going. Oh, skiddly doo and cuckoo choo. I got to start getting our dinner heated up and set up for me and my fiance now that she's done work. I can't do that behind a loading screen. Oh, there we go. It's because I'm in Calpheon. We all know Calpheon, Velia, Grana. Sometimes Valencia will go ahead and... Oh, and Heidel, especially fucking Heidel, will go ahead and take a while to load because of how many people are there. Right, let's see. Our trash looty-loo. Let's get it thrown onto you. Ooh. Let's get it thrown onto you, and then... Which spot has the less value so I can actually tell how much? Land of the Morning Light, Aldo, Nopse, no. God damn it. No. I already know, not there. 100. It's not gonna work either. Well, fuck me. Okay, here we go. Grana. Grana will be perfect. 20 mil. 28 mil, 28.3, and then if we put that in there... Okay, so 450 mil. We'll go there. 450 on the trash loot. We'll just keep it going. Keep it building. That's all we're gonna go ahead and do until we actually get the compass parts, just like what I did with Piliku. Just like what I did. I'll get all of that full of like treasure and random shit that I've gotten from the mob grinding until we actually get the compass made. But for now, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and start getting this ended off. I got to go get our dinner started. I got some Eve to do. And I'm going to possibly get back into some mob grinding to finish out my session. Maybe blow through those buffs while I still have them active so I can go and do some Pilgrim Haven mining tomorrow and then do our mob grinding. I'm not sure. I will let you guys know as I get it planned out and or just surprise you guys. We don't know how it's going to go. But as always, it was great having you all. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on all those notifications over there on YouTube if you haven't already, so you know when I come out with a new guide, update, and or just go live. If you're watching me over there on Twitch, make sure you go ahead and follow me so you know when I go live again. It was great having you all. As always, keep gathering out there, everyone.